Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Cambridge Corn Exchange for this morning's Anglia-Ruskin graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2018. Graduation ceremonies follow a tradition from the 15th century, and that tradition has developed since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step, and graduation symbolizes the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. Each graduate will cross the stage and shake hands with the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to symbolize their transition to this new role. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars, and as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring the ceremony to a close. During proceedings, those receiving higher research degree awards will have their hoods placed upon them by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. So it's now time for us to start our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Aletta Norval, to address you all. Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
Distinguished guests, graduates, family and friends, colleagues, as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, it's my very great pleasure to join you today at your graduation ceremony. Firstly, to all those graduating today, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for each of you to take stock, reflect, and celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are the future. You now have the opportunity, and indeed the responsibility, to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed in that task must now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. Whether your future lies in education, health, social care, business, law, science, technology, or the arts, your passion and your expertise must now be applied to help society address the challenges that we all face, nationally and globally. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change, and to make a real difference to your communities. Last autumn, as you began your final year of study, Anglia Ruskin celebrated its 25th birthday as a university, having been awarded university status in 1992. And that recognition was an important milestone in a history that started in 1858 with John Ruskin's inaugural address at the opening of the Cambridge School of Art. In all that time, our institution has been dedicated to harnessing the personally and socially transformative power of education and to widening participation to as broad and diverse a student body as possible. During those 25 years, more than 150,000 people have achieved a higher education qualification from Anglia Ruskin, studying courses ranging from architecture to zoology. And we continue to grow. We finished the last academic year with 5% more students studying across the university than 12 months before. Overall, nearly 36,000 students are currently enrolled in ARU, both in the UK and overseas. We are also proudly a regional university, committed to serving our region, and a civic university, committed to supporting the prosperity and development of our host cities, including, of course, Cambridge. It's our ambition to help maximize the economic, social, and cultural well-being of each of the communities we serve. But we can only do this in partnership with a wide range of organizations across the east of England. And growing and deepening those partnerships is a priority for us over the coming years. 2018 has been a very successful year for Anglia Ruskin. We've just learned that we've maintained our position as the highest ranked of all the UK's post-92 universities in the Times Higher World University Rankings for a third year in a row. And earlier this month, having secured approval for our new medical school, we were delighted to welcome our first 100 medical students to our Chelmsford campus. And we've been one of the most responsive and innovative universities in taking forward the government's initiative around degree apprenticeships, with over 450 degree apprenticeship students starting at ARU last year. That's about 10% of the UK's total. We've continued to take major strides in developing our research and innovation portfolio. Research income is growing substantially, and the number of PhDs we award each year has more than doubled. This summer, 2 of our academics won multi-million euro research grants from the European Research Council, and the range, depth, and quality of our research publications continue to grow. Working with Essex and Harlow councils, we are building a new innovation hub in Harlow, and we've been appointed university partner for the NHS Clinical Entrepreneurship Programme. But as a university, we define our success above all by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. For us to succeed, we need your support as our newest alumni, because the support we receive from our alumni and friends really matters, adding value to the education we provide to our students and supporting our researchers to push boundaries. So please, help us build links with your networks and your professions and spread the word about your university. Before I close, I would like to pay special tribute to your family and friends who have provided you with their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude. I would also like to acknowledge and thank my colleagues, the staff right across Anglia Ruskin University, for their tireless commitment and professionalism and their enormous contribution to all aspects of your courses. So once again, my warmest congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your day. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you. And please do stay in touch. Our success and your success are inextricably linked. Anglia Ruskin University would not be where it is today without you. Thank you.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So now we come to our main business for today's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I call upon Dean of Faculty, Dr. Peter Crabtree, to come to the podium to present to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Dr. Crabtree.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology for the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Architectural Technology, Joe Hanlon. Shady Omar. Ella Roberts. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Construction, Samuel David Keeble. Katie Lower. Thomas Reed. Emily Wales. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Engineering, Christian Gary Edward Burke. Nathan Jacobs. Harry Payne. Charlie Ryder. James West. For the award of Master of Science Project Management, Carl Ives. Sean Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Science Psychology, Ellie Ruan. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Psychology, Lottie Jane Ackerley. Deborah Adiliki. Zara Ahmed. Anna Elves. Charlotte Andrews. Edward Bannerman Sauer. Sharifa Yasmin Begum. Jade Benson. Shannon Judith Bibby. William John Bingle. Jodie Coulder. Leanne Chelsea Clark. Melissa Laura Coe. Chelsea Compton. Elizabeth Cowley. Georgia Crown. Ella Deriani. Abigail Jane Davis. Shannon Diss. Hayley Anna Dixon. Agnieszka Dorozuk. Miki Christina Friedrich. Anastasia Giorgio. Elizabeth Godfrey. Chloe Grace. Faye Green. Parazi Letitia Hibbert. Laura Hurst. Sian Janet Hosford. Rebecca Honeyball. Jacob Daniel John. Nika Blessing Johnson. Grace Keat. Hafiza Kanom. Evelyn Kish. Elena Kirikou. Senya Lansana. Also receiving the British Psychological Society Award, Brogan Lee. Alex Lewis. Also receiving the ARU Biomarker Prize, Kieran David John Lynn. Rachel Manning. Prissy Matthew. Gavin McDonnell. Dominic Ryan McCullum. Katie Rose Maguire. James McCarg. Asriel Mackenzie. Siti Balkis Binti Mohammed Ishak. Connor Moody. Georgia Moran. Sarah Nguea Fareri. Megan Ann Noret. Francis Julius Navarra Papicha. Rachel Pierce. Gemma Potter. Giovanna Ram. Jordan Reed. Amy Vida Rideout. Matthew Leon Rowan. Natalia Rymachik. Ediza Samuel. Taylor Seabrook. Bilal Safdar Sheikh. Alicia Sutar. Carolyn Spencer. Chanel Rianne St. Louis. Chuck Longzi. Anisha Udin. Tyler Melissa Vernon. Hannah Vulo. Chloe Waite. Fleur Watts. Natalie Williams. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Dr. Crabtree, thank you. We have many distinguished academic staff at Anglia Ruskin University, and I should now like to ask one of them, Dr. Emir Lee, to come to the podium to offer a few words of reflection. Dr. Lee.
Good morning. It is my privilege to address the graduating class of 2018 today. For me, there is a wonderful circularity in this opportunity to speak. In my role as course leader for psychology, I had the pleasure of welcoming many of the faces I recognize in front of me today, just over 3 years ago during Welcome Week. It is really lovely to be able to wish you well as you graduate and take your next steps. Days like today are rare. Just one day in each of your extraordinary lives, but one on which you can pause and take the opportunity to reflect on a significant achievement. I would like each of you now to take just a moment to consider all that has led you here to this room today. Perhaps it hasn't been an easy journey. You will have each faced your own unique challenges along the way, but importantly, you have overcome them. Graduation is by no means a foregone conclusion, and each of you have attained the right to be here today through hard work, sacrifice, and persistence. So breathe in, sit tall, because you have earned the right to be particularly proud of yourselves today. Of course, you haven't reached today alone. No man or woman is an island. You have had the support of teachers and tutors along the way, and importantly, that of your fellow graduands. Together, you've endured the trials and rigors of your degree requirements, all of which has bound you together in a unique way. I know that many of you have formed lifelong friendships as a result of your time here at Anglia Ruskin, and these experiences and memories should be treasured. It is these human connections which truly make a difference to our lives, and I hope that you will be able to look back in the years to come and remember the value of finding a friend through shared experience. Your family and friends have also played a crucial role in supporting your achievements. Many of your nearest and dearest are here with you today, and from what I've heard so far, they are not shy in voicing just how proud they are of you. The sacrifices made to help bring you to this point have been made by more than just you as an individual. I am sure there are many parents, partners, and friends out there in the audience who have felt the efforts that you have made almost as much as you have yourself. They have made sacrifices too. So at some point today, if you haven't already done so, grasp the opportunity just to say to them exactly how much their support has meant to you over the last number of years. Today represents the close of one chapter and the beginning of another. Challenges await, but so too do new opportunities. When the latter present themselves, be ready to grasp them. What path you choose to take next in your career is an exciting consideration, unique to each individual, but don't let it define you. Subject knowledge, which we've been teaching you over the last number of years, is of course important. After all, it is the reason that most of you chose to come to university. But arguably, it's not the most important learning outcome from your university days. Instead, consider the wider experience that you have gained on your journey. You've encountered many varying perspectives on important issues, interacted with a wide range of people who may have had different opinions to you. And crucially, you've developed your own mind as an independent, rational thinker. And it is this that will take you anywhere that you would like to go and allow you to fulfill your own potential, regardless of career path. Our dear late colleague in psychology, Dr. Rachel Cook, who loved graduation ceremonies so much that she even followed them on the live stream when she couldn't attend, she used to sign off her emails with a quote by the poet John Donne, and I feel it is particularly apt for today. The university is a paradise. Rivers of knowledge are there, and arts and sciences flow from thence. Now, you may ask why a quote from 1624 is relevant for today's graduating class of 2018. Well, even almost 400 years ago, there was a concern that the paradise of the university might isolate knowledge and keep it within. I implore each and every one of you to challenge this notion and not to confine your knowledge to your time at Anglia Ruskin. Channel your natural curiosity by questioning the ideas and arguments of others and not accepting them unflinchingly. The world needs graduates like you, inclusive, ambitious, independent, and courageous individuals. Be generous with what you have learned by sharing your experiences openly and willingly with the wider world. And by doing this, each one of you can make the world around you a better place. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We are so proud of our 2018 graduates, and enjoy today.
Dr. Lee, thank you. We now continue with our main business, the presentation of those receiving awards. And once again, I call on Dean of Faculty, Dr. Peter Crabtree, to return to the podium to present to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Dr. Crabtree.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Psychology Applied, Kevin Benson. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Psychological Studies, Jack Edwards. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Psychological Studies, Bruce Ruben Garado. Alexander Hale. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Abnormal and Clinical Psychology, Alicia Arshad. Liam Edward Badger. Anis Bayal. Thomas Brace. Rachel Buchanan. Lauren Collier. Shannon Marie Doherty. Bethany Edwards. Rachel Louise Egerton. Jack Fish. Caterina Gaglianoni. Josephine Francis Goodman. Also receiving the Mid-Essex Technical Education Committee Award, Farah Hina. Neve Lees. Tabitha Mahoney. Yasmin Matu. Jamina Nakucha. Laura May Ann Kitchener. Carter Graham Smith. Leanne Karen Susan Smith. Lucia Spinoza Pike. James Thompson. Nicole Kimberly Thompson. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Psychology and Criminology, Kennedy Marina Cadman. Thomas Deasy. Jennifer Kinderman. Alicia Marie Landu Litumba. Karen Mutsatsa. Georgia Rudd. Hayley Stevens. Sam David Simmons. Ewan Craig Varney. Andrea Laura Voyna. Also receiving the prize for the best major project in psychology and criminology, Harry David Matthew Ward. For the award of Master of Science, Applied Positive Psychology, Lucy Ayres. Samantha Jane Ambrose. Vanessa Tammy Seabag. Sarah Coriac. Isabel Flexer. Thomas James Gilson. Stephen John Gresty. Marco Cobold. Louise Elizabeth Kaufman. Elizabeth Nduta Mungai. Winnie Schindler. Patrick Van Hees. For the award of Master of Science, Foundations in Clinical Psychology, Bryony Holly Brand. Serena Louise Macroft. Rachel Kathleen Reeve. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Clinical Child Psychology, Edward Kay. For the award of Master of Science, Clinical Child Psychology, Hannah Jane Bloomfield. Jonathan Bone. Rebecca Conte. Kirthna Devara Konda. Ronit Haddad. Zohar Haddad. Sarah Louise Hodgson-Jones. Rebecca Catherine Moore. Jade Helena Peters. Susma Rai. Lee Han Tan. Ezgi Taskin. Hannah Kate Ward. For the award of Master of Science, Research Methods in Psychology, Chloe Rose Cook. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Cognitive and Clinical Neuroscience, Danai Naomi Guavava. For the award of Master of Science, Cognitive and Clinical Neuroscience, Arsha Ali. Rasa Makev Ichiuti. Holly Louise Meaden. Alexandra Rushanu. Balki Zaran. For the award of Master of Science, Electronic and Electrical Engineering, Jeremiah Adipiju Adioya. Robert Carlos Martinez Caballero. For the award of Master of Science, Information and Communication Technology, Kira Jane Collis. Amber Dyer. Tobias Edward Curl Hill. Simon Peter Szymanski. Marguerite Unaz Doter. Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present those who've been awarded higher research degrees. For the award of Master of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Use of a High-Resolution 3D Optical Scanner for 3D Model Creation, Game Design and Facial Expression Recognition, Georgia Constantino. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled A Botanic Needle in a Virtual Haystack, Mark Graham. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled A Framework for Modelling Complex Business Systems for Transition to Cloud-Hosted Services, Kenneth Joseph Spiteri. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled An Architecture-Inspired Method for Designing Virtual World Applications, William Augustus Sawyer. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Dr. Crabtree, thank you. We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but first I should like to ask Farahina, one of our wonderful new graduates, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all of those receiving awards today.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to stand before you to welcome all friends and families today and offer the word of thanks from myself and on behalf of all the graduating students. Thank you all for coming to celebrate this journey of success. Firstly, our sincere gratitude to the teaching staff, especially our lecturers. Your passion, knowledge, experience, and enthusiasm has pushed us to achieve our goals. You've all inspired us and helped us think out of the box to bring the best out of ourselves. We are indebted to all of you for supporting us wholeheartedly and believing in us. Thank you for coming and celebrating this big day with us. I would also like to appreciate and thank the staff in the background who put a lot of effort in making sure that our journeys go as smooth as possible. These include our technicians, librarians, cleaners, administrators, and the team running the cafeteria. Without your hard work and contributions, our experience would not have been this memorable. To our guests, our families, and our friends, we offer our warmest regards. We really appreciate the unconditional love and support that you've all provided. Your patience, encouragement, and support in our stressful times was immense. And we are proud to be able to share our success with you all today. A huge congratulations to the class of 2018. Thank you all for the good memories and times from Freshers Week 3 years ago till today. You've all contributed to the great experience we've shared at ARU, and I wish each of you the very best of luck for your future. Finally, I would like to pay a very special tribute to Dr. Rachel Cook, the head of the department at the time we joined, who unfortunately passed away recently. She was truly a devoted mentor to all the students and the staff. We are the first cohort graduating in her absence, and I would like to end this speech with her favorite quote: "The university is a paradise. Rivers of knowledge are there." Thank you all for coming, and enjoy the remaining celebrations of the day. Thank you.
Farah, thank you, especially for your reference to Dr. Cook. That's very much appreciated. Thank you. I should now, for one final time, like to call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to address the new graduates. Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
And now will all those who have been presented to me today please stand. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all. Before we conclude our proceedings, I'd like to ask you to turn around and face your family and friends who've joined you here today and thank them for everything that they've done over this period for you. Congratulations and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. Can I now ask everybody to stand for the academic procession?